All right, very soupy air remains in place this evening. Dew point temperatures have been in the 60s to around 70 all day today. The heat index peaked officially at the airport in the lower and middle 90s. I think these heat index numbers can be a few degrees higher than this on our Tuesday. I was up at Geneva on the lake and around the Ashtabula area over the weekend. It was very dry up there. A lot of crunchy brown yards up there. That's where we have the biggest departures from average in terms of rainfall over the last 30 days. But even in our viewing area, it's gotten a little bit dry over the last few weeks, especially from Warren to Niles and around Youngstown. That's kind of the driest spot when we look back in the last 30 days. But even in areas outside of that zone, it's getting a little bit brown in some spots. It's certainly not, it hasn't been as wet as it was earlier on this summer and into late spring. In the meantime, we are dry. We are still sunny here in Boardman on our Briarfield Healthcare Center's weather camera, but some interesting weather off to our north and west. Some heavy thunderstorms blew into Cedar Point and moving through the Cleveland area right now. This is all sub-severe, but there's quite a lightning show with us. The vast majority of this is probably going to dive just to our south and west, so a better chance of getting some of these heavier storms in Akron and Canton. But I could see, whereas we head into the 7 and 8 o'clock hours, some of our viewing area may get clipped by some of this. May just be some light rain, but some lightning and thunder will be a possibility. Best chance will be in areas west of Route 11. And again, that'll be a little bit closer to sunset this evening. You'll see that on high resolution Futurecast. A lot of this activity trying to dive to our west, but a few raindrops will be possible before the evening is through. We'll be high and dry then later tonight, and especially if you do see some rain this evening, there may be some fog setting up in some locations late tonight into tomorrow morning, kind of like we had this morning. Otherwise, a warm and humid night. We'll drop into the upper 60s to around 70. We'll lose any fog that's out there pretty quickly by midday tomorrow, and we're looking for lots of sunshine, and it's going to feel like Florida once again with temperatures getting into the lower 90s. The heat index probably middle 90s, maybe even approaching 100 in some spots. So the actual air temperature about 91 tomorrow afternoon. Should be our 10th 90-degree day so far this season. We may have our 11th 90-degree day so far this season on Wednesday, because this front really doesn't move in until Thursday. So Wednesday, still very hot day with plenty of humidity, maybe a stray late day shower or a thunderstorm. Higher rain chances in our forecast for Thursday, though, with this front sinking in. Some showers, some storms around. But the good news is this front's going to usher in a big change for the end of the week and into the weekend. This very tropical air mass will finally get swept away by Friday and Saturday. This is going to feel amazing at the end of the week and into the weekend. Lots of sunshine, pretty much perfect summer weather coming our way for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with hardly a cloud in the sky. The humidity very low compared to where it is right now. And I expect that general trend to continue into early next week. So hang in there, be patient. I know a lot of us are kind of tired of this really soupy air, but